The Nordic Bronze Age, spanning from roughly 1700 to 500 BCE, was a period of significant cultural development in Scandinavia. This era is often overshadowed by the more well-known civilizations of the Mediterranean and the Near East, but it holds its own unique place in history. This era, marked by the widespread use of bronze, saw the emergence of a distinctive, artistic tradition that reflected the beliefs, rituals, and daily life of the people. The craftsmanship of the time was not just functional but also deeply symbolic, often depicting scenes from mythology and daily life. Unlike the monumental architecture of other Bronze Age societies, the Nordic peoples left behind a legacy etched in intricate metalwork and enigmatic rock carvings. These carvings, often found on rocks and cliffs, provide valuable insights into the spiritual and social lives of the Nordic people. These artifacts offer us a glimpse into a world rich with symbolism and deeply connected to the natural world. The motifs often include animals, ships, and celestial bodies, indicating a society that was in tune with its environment and the cosmos. The Nordic Bronze Age was not a time of isolation. Despite the geographical challenges, the people of this era were part of extensive trade networks. Trade networks connected Scandinavia to the wider European continent, bringing with them new ideas and technologies. These interactions facilitated the exchange of not just goods, but also cultural practices and innovations. The introduction of bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, revolutionized toolmaking and warfare. Bronze tools were more durable and efficient, while bronze weapons gave warriors a significant advantage in battle. But it also had a profound impact on art. The malleability of bronze allowed artisans to create intricate designs that were not possible with stone or wood. Bronze, with its malleability and durability, allowed for the creation of objects of remarkable beauty and complexity. These objects range from everyday items to ceremonial artifacts, each telling a story of its own. The art of the Nordic Bronze Age was not limited to the elite. It permeated all levels of society, reflecting a communal appreciation for beauty and craftsmanship. While some objects, such as elaborate swords and ceremonial axes, were undoubtedly markers of status and power, they were also works of art in their own right. Everyday items like tools, jewelry, and household utensils were also crafted with care and artistry. These items were not just functional but also aesthetically pleasing, indicating a society that valued beauty in all aspects of life. This suggests that a deep appreciation for aesthetics permeated Nordic society. The beauty of these objects was not reserved for the elite but was a shared cultural value. The study of this art, therefore, offers us a window not only into the beliefs and practices of the time but also into the everyday lives of the people who created and used these objects. Through these artifacts, we can connect with a world that, while distant in time, shares our human desire for beauty and meaning. Bronze casting, a technological innovation that spread from the Near East, reached Scandinavia around 1700 BCE. This marked the beginning of a new era, as the introduction of bronze significantly transformed the region's cultural and technological landscape. This transformative technology allowed Nordic artisans to create a wide array of objects, ranging from everyday tools to intricate ceremonial items. The versatility of bronze opened up new possibilities for craftsmanship and artistic expression. From weapons and tools to personal ornaments and ceremonial items, the range of objects produced was vast. Each item not only served a practical purpose, but also reflected the artistic sensibilities of the time. The process, involving the creation of molds and the pouring of molten bronze, required significant skill and knowledge. Artisans had to master the techniques of casting to produce items of high quality and durability. The intricate details and designs found on many Nordic Bronze Age artifacts are a testament to the mastery of these early metalworkers. Their ability to create such detailed and complex designs speaks to their high level of craftsmanship. One of the most striking features of Nordic Bronze Age art is its decorative style. The artisans of this period developed a unique aesthetic that is still admired today. Objects were often adorned with intricate geometric patterns, spirals, and zoomorphic motifs. These designs were not only beautiful but also carried significant meaning. These designs were not merely decorative, they held deep symbolic meaning, often referencing the natural world, cosmology, and religious beliefs. The motifs used in these designs were carefully chosen to convey specific messages and stories. Recurring motifs include ships, sun disks, and human figures, each of which had its own significance in the mythology and worldview of the time. All of these elements played significant roles in the mythology and worldview of the time, reflecting the beliefs and values of the society. The weapons of the Nordic Bronze Age, while functional, were also objects of great beauty and craftsmanship. They were designed to be both effective in battle and visually impressive. Swords, axes, and daggers were often richly decorated, with elaborate handles and blades featuring intricate engravings. These decorations were not just for show, they also indicated the status and identity of the owner. These weapons served not only as tools of war, but also as status symbols, reflecting the power and prestige of their owners. Owning such a weapon was a mark of distinction and honor. The discovery of such weapons in graves, often accompanied by other valuable goods, suggests a belief in an afterlife where these objects would continue to hold significance. This practice indicates the importance of these items not only in life but also in death, reflecting the enduring legacy of the Nordic Bronze Age artisans. In addition to their mastery of metalwork, the people of the Nordic Bronze Age also left behind a rich legacy of rock art, primarily found in southern Scandinavia. These ancient artists used the natural landscape as their canvas, etching their stories and beliefs into the very bedrock of their world. These carvings, often pecked into large rock surfaces, offer us a fascinating glimpse into the rituals, beliefs, and daily life of the time. The painstaking process of creating these images suggests a deep reverence for the act of recording their experiences and spiritual practices. Unlike the precise lines of Bronze Age metalwork, rock art tends to be more stylized and abstract, often depicting humans and animals in simplified forms. This contrast highlights the different purposes and contexts for which these art forms were created. The meaning of these rock carvings has been the subject of much debate among scholars. Each new discovery adds layers of complexity to our understanding, sparking fresh discussions and interpretations. Some interpret them as depictions of religious ceremonies, hunting rituals, or mythological stories. These scenes may have served as a way to pass down important cultural narratives and traditions through generations. Others view them as territorial markers, or even as forms of early writing. These interpretations suggest that rock art could have played a role in defining social boundaries and communicating messages across distances. The sheer variety of motifs found in Nordic rock art, from ships and chariots to human figures and abstract symbols, suggests a complex system of beliefs and practices. Each motif likely held specific meanings and conveyed different aspects of their worldview. One of the most common motifs found in Nordic rock art is the ship. These images are not just artistic expressions, but are deeply symbolic, reflecting the central role of seafaring in their culture. These vessels, often depicted with oars and sails, likely held great significance in a culture where seafaring was essential for trade, transportation, and even warfare. The detailed depictions of ships indicate their importance in connecting communities and facilitating cultural exchange. The presence of ships in burial rituals, as evidenced by boat graves, further underscores the importance of these vessels in the Nordic Bronze Age worldview. These graves provide a tangible link to their beliefs about life, death, and the journey beyond. Some scholars believe that ships represented a journey to the afterlife, carrying the deceased to the realm of the gods. This idea reflects the profound spiritual significance that these vessels held, symbolizing a passage to another world. The Nordic Bronze Age is rich with celestial motifs. These ancient people were deeply connected to the skies, often depicting the sun, moon, and stars in their art. They believed that the cosmos influenced their lives in profound ways. The sun, in particular, was seen as a powerful deity, guiding their daily existence and agricultural practices. The artwork from this era also provides a fascinating glimpse into their daily lives and intricate rituals. Scenes of hunting, farming, and communal gatherings are very common in these depictions. Rituals played a significant role, with ceremonies often centered around the changing seasons and agricultural cycles. These detailed depictions offer invaluable insights into their social structure and cultural priorities. Despite the wealth of artifacts, many mysteries of the Nordic Bronze Age remain unsolved. The meaning behind certain symbols and the exact nature of some rituals are still subjects of debate among historians. However, each new discovery brings us closer to understanding this fascinating period in human history. The quest to unravel these mysteries continues, driven by both curiosity and respect for our ancestors. The legacy of the Nordic Bronze Age endures to this day. Modern Scandinavian culture still reflects some of the ancient traditions and beliefs. The reverence for nature, the importance of community, and the connection to the cosmos are themes that resonate even now. By studying this era, we not only learn about the past, but also gain a deeper appreciation for the enduring human spirit.